Hey guys, how you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So this is our morning Forex update. So straight over to the charts. Yes, I got my favourite short on here, Euro US dollar, and you can see we're still in this tightening range. I'm going to actually start annotating the charts because we can obviously use these as a point of reference when we look back at the charts the next few days. Let me just get rid of the arrows on here. There we go, and we'll make it a little bit thinner as well. So yeah, so we'll just draw this tightening range on here so we can kind of see what's happening. And we are obviously trade wise we are looking for a break out of this range. You see this pennant is pretty much 75% full, which is sort of where they will tend to break. So yeah, whichever way we break, we'll be looking for a move, an expansion of volatility. So, and then obviously some follow through. So we could get the dip and run over, or the opposite way around. But yeah, basically that is what we're looking for here. So we'll put some arrows on too. Put some arrows on. Here we go. Where's the editing? And then one up here too. So yeah, so we'll keep that marked on there on our daily. Moving down the time frames. So now we can take these. We can lock that, and then we can take them off. Yeah, so coming down the time frames. You can see, I mean, it's just more consolidation. We got a bit of a spike up yesterday on the 4 hour to what is the risk line here. So that was a good area to sell, and also the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. The 200 is always a good moving average to aim and look for. So yeah, and then down to the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour, pretty similar. 21 looks like it is curling back now. So this could cross back over the 50, and then we could resume the downtrend on the shorter time frame also. So yeah, let's look at euro pound, because we didn't look at this yesterday. So we'll just flick through the time frames. So monthly. Yeah, monthly. It's hard to really gauge much direction on here. We could easily see a channel here come back down or move up, so there's not a lot of direction to be had there on this monthly. The TD monthly, is that helping us at all? We're in a green count, but this next candle is going to struggle to be over this one here, so I think we will start a red count here in the monthly next month. The weekly, yeah, weekly started a green count here. Let's see what we can see. Yeah, just sort of a broadening wedge here. So that's neither bullish nor bearish, but we'll just have to wait for the breakout. So you can see we'll basically testing the ranges of that wedge. The daily, you see some great nines on here. So probably just a case of waiting for the nines. If you have to pick a direction at the moment, the oscillators and the MACD looking constructive, and the TD count and the daily looking constructive also, looking a bit like a bull flag here, so we could see a move up. All the moving averages moved over the 200. We got the golden cross here on this daily 200, so this could be signaling a move up. We had a push up, got the golden cross, we're testing back down now into the 200 moving averages, so we could get supported from here. So the euro could be going up against the pound. Fundamentally I don't think it will, but we will see. Just got to ignore your fundamental bias. And yeah, looking quite constructive on the daily here. I would expect a pull back towards the 200, and then maybe a push up. You can see the RSI on the 4 hour the stochastics on the 4 RSI. The RSI, sorry. Yeah, coming down. And then the MACD looking like it'll come down a bit. So yeah, we could be seeing a bit of a test back, maybe to around this level here. and then yeah, then potentially a springboard off there. Coming up, we could potentially get a 9 on the 4 hour, which would be a good level. So maybe we'll get a little bit more movement up first and then the sell off. This is the 4 hour anyway. So let's look at some 1 hour price action. Yeah, very bullish, very bullish looking moving average posture here. This is basically exactly how you want it. 20, 50. Sorry, 250, 21. Yep. A few good 9s there, 9s, 9s, 9s. So yeah, maybe we're gonna get a buy 9 here, and then a bit of a springboard up. Take the MACD back, back looking bullish, and then carrying our resumption here in the RSI. Yeah, so that's looking pretty constructive there. What else did we look at? Let's look at the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Sorry, this is the 1 hour. Right, we go to the monthly just to get our bearings. It's always good to do. When in doubt, pull out. So we look like we have a bit of a trend line here that's been broken on the monthly. Yeah, I mean you can pretty much draw this around about here. So we're breaking through quite a strong monthly trend line. And also this is looking very much like a head and shoulders here. So this could pretty much give us a target. Let me just get rid of the arrow on here. This could give us a target down to, well, basically this distance here. So we'll get the arrow. So let's say, wait 1 second. Here we go. And now we'll move this arrow down to here. So this is sort of what we're looking at here, which is a pretty big move. This is obviously a monthly time frame, so this is going to take a long time. I mean, this here alone is 2 years, so I'm not too sure how this is not useful for any immediate time frame trading. But it just gives us a good background. And what I also would look at is maybe for a back test of this broken support line, and then a potential fall there. So yeah, let's look at the weekly. We'll have to get rid of those drawing tools there. Weekly. Yeah, weekly looking pretty bearish. I mean, again, we broke it. I mean, this is what we're sort of looking at in the previous trend line. We've broken this horizontal area of support, then cascaded down a bit, come back and back testing it, and now selling off from it. So this is a textbook sort of chart pattern. Sorry, textbook sort of trading scenario where you break an important support. You then come back and test it, back test it, and then we'll resume our fall down. So this I'll definitely be looking at a move down from here. It's hard for me to then draw another diagram on here. Some more trend lines, because obviously they're all going to get a bit convoluted there. I'll probably take the monthly ones off anyway, and then just have those weekly ones on. Yeah, daily clear downtrend, but yeah, again, like I said, potentially looking, yeah, I mean, yeah, daily downtrend. I mean, we've got the line down here as well. We can see on the daily, some good 9s here. So I'd potentially wait for see if we can get a daily 9 to take us into a sell. We'd have to have a bit more of a rally up. I mean, this is a bear flag channel. So I mean, a break of that, which to be honest, we look like we're basically done now, could then obviously signal the continuation of this downtrend. So yeah, this is looking pretty bearish. We'll have a look at our favorite 4 hour, the favorite one for actual actionable trades. So yeah, great 9 there. That would have been your sell entry. One was out the 8th of May. So around here would have been your sell entry. We got the red candles. You'd have been looking basically for potentially entering a short once we took out the low of this candle, and then you can see, I mean, this is sort of that textbook pattern you'll see in charts when you're trading. You take out the level, we move down, we come back, test it, and then move down further. This is exactly the sort of thing that I was talking about on the higher time frame. So yeah, that would have been a trade you were looking for. You'd have drawn in the line to sell it, then obviously back test and then back down again. And now we are at an important horizontal here on the 4-hour too. So I'd probably expect some consolidation around this range here. And then before potentially breaking down, we're looking a bit extended on the oscillators, looking like they may want to come back up a bit. So yeah, I mean, I would expect this potentially to at least probably come back to around this level here, around this level, and then resume the downtrend basically. That's what I'm expecting from there. You can see the 200 on the 4 hours well, pretty much holding the price, but I mean, I think it's more these horizontals rather than the 200. But yeah, I would see regaining the 200 and then these averages coming down, and we'll pretty much break down. That's what I'm expecting here on the 4 hour. Right, one last chart. Let's see how any of these charts were responding to those 9s that we had. Because if we have a look here, Turkish dollar daily 9. Wow, look at that. So there you go, guys. Probably looking to take the short. Basically, want to take out the low of that candle, which we've now taken out. And then yeah, and now the trend is down. This is why I had them on here. So I am expecting this to look the same on the next ones as well. Yeah, well, we had the daily 9 here, and then we pretty much traded down off the daily 9. So there's your short trade there, and yeah, that was looking good. Again, back testing it like we spoke of, back testing the break, and then potentially coming down further. So I'd expect there. And then the Brazilian real, how's that looking? So yeah, we had the 9 here. We did get the weakness, testing back up. So we look like we're going to get another 9 here, which could be another good opportunity to at least go for a bigger move. But if not, at least you'll get like a bit of a short-term move, you would hope. This is on a daily time frame. We'll have a look on the 4 hour. Yeah, not much to see entry wise on the 4 hour here. Yeah, so one look at one last thing, the dollar index. Again, this is very tightening range. This has got to break one way over the other. You guys may already know my inclination is bullish, but I mean, you can kind of see from this 4 hour chart that we are pretty constructive. We'll look at the daily, but yeah, you can see we're in a pretty constructive upwards trend here. So yeah, my bias would obviously always be with the trend, and also fundamentally is with the trend as well. Fundamentally is with upwards, which is with the trend also. Yeah, so again, this is we're just waiting for a breakout of this range. We are waiting for a breakout in the range in a lot of assets, and we look like we may be starting to move in the stock markets, maybe, but it may just be this could very well, this move down recently that we've had in the stock market could very well be a bull trap, which could catapult us quite a bit higher in the coming weeks. But we'll have to see, because we need more bear volume, and we need to break some daily and weekly trends to weekly bullish trends to confirm a down movement, and we need some volume. So I'm expecting some sort of fireworks coming up in the markets over the next maybe week or two. So yeah, so there's our Forex update, guys. Hope that's helpful for you guys. Yeah, I'm starting to. I don't know if you guys notice if you're watching. I'm starting to look and show you guys more how you can actually look for actionable trades here in these higher time frames, and then we'll draw the lines and see how they go. And then yeah, so thanks for listening, guys. So Dan from Trading with Dan here. Remember, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Everyone should always do your own research, and yeah, be sure to like and subscribe if this content's useful to you guys, and I'll speak to you soon.